65-pound division. In his first, fighting out of the blue corner, this warrior holds a record of 1 win in 2 exhibition matches. Representing Sabi Muay Thai, help me welcome the Norman. His opponent fighting out of the red corner. This warrior holds a record of 0 wins and 2 losses. Representing Rigoro Gym, help me welcome Carlos Peraza.
Here we go, folks. 3 2-minute rounds in the 165-pound division. Now we're not going to have any issues with headgear in this fight. We won't have any issues with headgear in this fight because there is no headgear. Liam Tarrant and LG Pinot joining from K-Series 8. Nick Norman out of the blue corner. Carlos Peraza out of the red. 10-point must system in effect and a 3 knockdown rule in effect. Nice uppercut there from Peraza.
I'm a big fan of the way that Peraza throws his punches. He's so calm, and he drops his shoulders a lot like we see with somebody like Justin Gaethje, where your head just follows through with the punch. That's where all the power comes from.
Now, the referee broke up the kneeing there. There is a very distinct way of kneeing in the K1 rules, isn't there, at LG?
There sure is. You can't wrap your hands around your opponent and pull them into your shots. You're allowed 1 glove around the back of the neck to pull them into your knee, and that's it.
And that may be tough for a Muay Thai style, so that's your experience, because that's the thing. Go for that palm and pull them in. Very strong kick there from Norman. Peraza's piling on the punches.
One thing I noticed from Nick is just like his karate background would show, he returns to his stance with perfect balance after every big shot. That's very impressive.
Now, you also started out with karate, didn't you, LG?
I sure did. 14 years in a karate gym, and Nick is displaying beautiful, beautiful karate tonight, just with the balance that he shows in his feet. Never overextending on any of his shots. Unfortunately, his chin's just a little bit too high, and Carlos is able to find it every once in a while.
Gotta be careful. Somebody throws long bombs like Peraza does. Nick Norman at 6'1" to Peraza's 5'9". Peraza's gonna have to find a way to get inside, but he seems to be doing well with those punches.
He does. He has no drama on his punches. He just sees where the target is, and as soon as it drifts into his range, he throws. Kind of lets Nick come to him.
10 seconds left in the first. 2 rounds to go after this.
Big looping shot from Carlos.
End of the first. Both guys seem happy with that.
I like both of these guys.
How could you not?
I think Carlos is starting to gain a little bit of confidence right now, not because he had a ton of success with his punches, but because he was starting to read Nick's patterns and back him into the corner where he felt a little bit more confidence.
Now, we've seen the punches of the strong suit. It seems like Coach Ricky Villazelu there is telling him, go to the body, come upstairs to the head. And we saw that first significant shot he landed, that uppercut was really successful.
Yeah.
Now, as far as, if that's his game plan, to hit the body, hit the head, where does he want to position himself in the ring? Where does he want to put his opponent?
Just like he did towards the end of that round. Nick's back up against the ropes where he can get into his own range and there's nowhere for Nick to go. And you're right, if he goes to the body, it's going to pull Nick's elbows down to block those body punches, opening his head up for the big rounding shot that he's looking for ultimately.
Here we go, second of 3 scheduled, 2-minute rounds. Peraza out of the red corner, Norman out of the blue.
I think we're going to see more kicks out of Nick in this round. There it is.
Nice exchange of kicks. Ooh, that was a rough one, folks. He got hit in what Ali Janelle would refer to as the forbidden target.
And pretty, solid shot to him, too. That's so unfortunate.
Yeah, that was, both were going for jumping knees, it seemed, at the same time. And it's almost like Peraza came in and Norman was coming at him at the same time. An unfortunate clash, obviously unintentional.
Yeah, that was clearly accidental, but really unfortunate because it changed the momentum of the fight if it's too bad. Looks like Carlos is doing a good job breathing through it.
Here we go. Second round will resume. Obviously both men sportsmen here. Nice. Norman had that guard up there, so blocked the overhand right from Peraza coming in.
I think those head kicks from Nick are really strategic. I don't even think he's going for the head. I think he's trying to hurt the arms of Carlos and stop the big heavy punches. Typically, if you want to land a head kick, you're going to set it up with punches. When Nick throws it, he's aiming for the forearms.
And we have seen it in the past. At our Warriors series, one of our fighters got his arm broken by catching enough kicks on the forearm.
Love Nick's range right now. He's staying right where he wants to be. Ooh, uppercut came close just now, but Nick's staying right where he wants to be. He's keeping his back to the center of the ring so that he can keep his own distance. Yeah,
we were talking on the break there that, Peraza's advantage keep Norman with his back to the ropes, but Norman seems to have other plans here.
Yeah, your footwork is your best friend when you're fighting a heavy puncher. And if you're Carlos, you know you have to walk through a bit of a firewall to get in your own range. Eventually, you just have to bite down on your mouthpiece and say, okay, I'm gonna have to walk through something here to get in my own range, but I'm willing to do it to land a big shot.
Nice jumping knee from Peraza there in the corner. Of the two, no, they're both breathing heavy, but to the same level. Neither breathing too heavy. They both look like they're still in pretty good shape here. Third round. This is a tough one because we don't know where the judges are sitting on this. You see Coach Ricky Villazelo giving the same advice in the corner to Peraza, going to the body and to the head.
Yeah, I think he's giving really good advice right now. Nick got a little bit creative in that round, was throwing some fun switch feints and stuff like that. I think what we're going to see is Carlos is not going to fall for those this round. He's just going to see a single hesitation and step in with a big punch. And those little feints, any trickery, that's a good opportunity to step through the very center and land something, especially if somebody's doing something like a switch feint where their weight's off the center of gravity and they're playing with their footwork a little bit. Nick might stay on the move a lot this round, though.
Third and final round here. Norman blue corner, Peraza red.
Much higher volume from Carlos this round. That's a good way to mask a heavy shot. Nice right hand.
Just glanced off the left side of the jaw there of Norman. Solid knee lands for Norman.
It's been a while since I was close enough to worry about sweat falling on me. Oh, that low kick moved Carlos back.
Good to be seeing a culmination of all those kicks throughout the fight. What are Norman's keys to victory in the next minute? What does he have to do to really take this in the judges' eyes?
Staying on the outside of the range and mixing in his kicks. His kicks have had a lot of success in this fight, not only in landing, but in setting up his punches. Nice jabs right there. Those stay really long and keep Carlos out of that looping punch range that he wants to stay away from.
Another nice step-in knee there from Norman. And we're going for the high kick.
One more thing to note here is that Nick is not losing ring generalship by moving backwards or out of the way. All he's doing is staying in his own range. So in the mind of the judges, that's not a bad thing. Oh, nice little double jab there from Nick.
About 20 seconds left now.
Yeah, that double jab is having a lot of success, and he keeps throwing it.
Ten seconds remaining in the fight.
An impressive third round from Nick right here.
Yeah, very nicely done. Really kept his composure. And that'll be it, folks. We go to the judges' scorecards. Both guys seem very, very happy with their performance there, as they should be. Really interesting clash of styles in that fight.
Yeah, totally different styles, you're right. I think, you know, the key takeaway for me is that one of the fighters, in my opinion, did an excellent job of downloading the style of their opponent and working off of it and changing their own style to find the winning game plan, whereas one stuck to their game plan the entire fight and tried to force it to happen and force it to work. And I think that's going to be a huge success for Nick in the future. If he's able to read and adapt as a fight plays out, that's huge. You can fight anyone at any time, in any style.
Yeah, it's very interesting when you see, because we know the kickboxing bouts tend to be a higher pace coming in, but to apply that kind of Muay Thai style, okay, we're going to keep it outside. We're going to be nice and easy. It reminds me of, who am I thinking of, Petrosian. When you see him in a kickboxing bout, he'd still keep it. He's like, I'm setting the pace here, and I'm determining where this happens.
100%. 100%.
And we are about to have our official decision handed over. Don't forget, folks, you can follow us at rfc.promotions. Follow me at Liam Talks Fights, and LG at lg.pennell, P-A-N-N-E-L-L. And follow us on YouTube at RFC Promotions _ for all of our past fight and whole fight catalog.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 2-minute rounds, we go to our judges' scorecard for our decision. Judges scored the contest with your winner by unanimous decision, coming out of the blue corner, Nick Norman.
I think the judges saw the same thing you saw, LG. Nick Norman out of Zombie Muay Thai, adjusting on the fly. But you know what, Peraza? What a show of heart in there. Never stopped, never backed down an inch.